Good morning, church. Please, my question is, how do I be in a godly relationship, not being drawn away from the presence of God in terms of communication, especially talking naughtily with my partner? How do I balance with God and with my partner without getting drawn away from the presence of God?
I believe that you need to check your feeding system. So what do you feed your mind, your soul, your eyes, your what do you feed on? Because whatever you feed on would invade your thoughts. And whatever has invaded your thought pattern, your thought process, it would definitely find expression. And so you would say it out. So if you see someone who has been interacting with scripture and sitting with saints, Bible believing, tongue speaking, spirit filled, people whose life are living scripture, if you see them, there's the way they language, there's the way they articulate, you know that this person has been with the Lord. But so if you don't have that language, you know something is wrong with your feeding system. The things that you watch, the things that you hear, the things that you read, the people that you interact with, your environment, those things affect your feeding system. So every time that you want to have a conversation with someone, out of your bellies it will flow. Boom. Whatever fertilizes your spirit in the day is what you would give birth to at night. If you sit down with people who say negative words, naughty words, their words will fertilize your spirit. It will incubate your soul. And so when you come in contact with people, when you want to respond to them, when it comes to desires and appetite, you will birth what you have been feeding on. So you need to check your feeding system. You need to purge your feeding system. Because one of the things I have learned is that people think, when we talk about abiding in the presence of the Lord, people think it's just staying in the presence of the Lord for 24 hours, 7 days a week, 30 days a month, 365 days. No, it means that when I'm done with my intimate time with the Lord, I take that presence. I am conscious of the presence. So the way I speak to people, because what defiles a man is actually what comes out of the man. So the way I'm going to speak, the way I'm going to dress, it's going to carry the presence of God. It's devotion. I'm still abiding. But if I leave my quiet time, if I leave my intimate moment with the Lord, and I step out because I'm talking to my fiance, I'm talking to my husband, I use vulgar words, I use naughty words to speak to him, I have left the presence of God. I'm not carrying it along. So your feeding system is what you need to pay attention with, so that you can really carry the presence of God when you speak to people, when you respond to people, when you dress, and when you hang around people. Yeah, thank you.